So this video is intended to help you understand how to provide peer review comments in an online format. What you will need to do, of course, is download one of your peer group's papers, preferably in a Word format like this is. That'll make it easier for you to work in, but if you don't have Microsoft Word, rich text or OpenOffice will be okay. In a pinch, you could send it as a PDF, and the student would then you'd have to have it printed out and then scan it after you make comments. But the best thing to do is to use Word Review. All you have to do is click on the review right up here, or you can use your tools. Go to where it says Track Changes. What will happen now is anything you type will come up in a different color. So this right here is a personal interview essay. You might come along and say some of the more exciting careers or that involve medicine. Like what? You can add a comment to that. You are also able to highlight sections and click on comment button. You can say, ooh, I like this. Obviously, you want to make sure that your comments are going to be helpful. Like this right here, you might say something like, this provides good information. You spell information correctly. Yes. You can make small edits as well. Overall, this is a decent paper, so we don't need to really go through a whole lot of it, but you're providing feedback in some regards. You can make small changes and it will record them over here. In the end, the student will receive all these comments. You need to make sure that you click on Save. When you save it as a new document. You might save it as something like, this is an example. Put down the last name, comments, and then your name. That might be the easiest. I'm not going to save that. Another way, if you don't have the review, is to use, if you don't have Word, you can use bold, or if you don't want to figure it out. So you would put your cursor in, hit bold, and then type. And that will allow you to make changes as you go along. So you can do either way. That will allow you the ability to make comments in a way that is clear and readable. Like I said, the other thing you can do is, if you have access to a scanner, is to print, make hand notes, and then scan it in and then save it as an attachment. One of the things that's important as we are providing commentary are to focus on the important things first. That is going to be the claim. Remember, we read about claims. Basically, the thesis. Is it clear? Is it clear, obvious, and well placed? Look at the support. Are there examples? And you also want to look at the organization. If I can type my Z. Those are the important things we want to look at. Later on, you'll look at things like grammar, but we're not here to really check each other's grammar and spelling and things like that. These are drafts. So it's not going to be perfect. But big thing is, can you make sense of the writing? Can you follow it? So focus on the claim, support, organization. You might think about the audience as well. Is it written for the appropriate audience? Is there a clear description of the magazine? Or do you just assume that the reader knows what it is? So these are questions that you want to look at. So as you go through, focus first on the claim. Is it well supported? Making sure that it's written for the appropriate audience. Is there enough support? Are there enough examples? And is it organized well? Only then do you really want to focus on the smaller issues like grammar and commas and things like that. So hopefully this will help you understand how to do some peer review with electronic documents.